Hey, Sun here. I'm a privacy and a security researcher, and you're watching The Privacy Guides. I'm wearing merch, and this episode is monetized, and I am launching a membership system where I can hopefully, finally have this project be sustainable so I get to do more of it. Now, before you unsubscribe and just kind of want to kill me, please hear me out. There's a whole post that I will post on sunknutson.com. It's a whole new website about why all of this is changing. And in a nutshell, it's changing because I started this when COVID hit. And when COVID hit, I had all of a sudden a lot of time because the company that I founded and I was running back then lost a third of its revenue pretty much overnight. And my main client that I had as a software developer had to stop their operations because of COVID. So I had essentially no work. And I had no work, but I had a hell of a lot of passion for privacy. I had given a talk at Creative Mornings a little earlier about why privacy matters, and I really had become a privacy advocate. I wanted to do more of this, and I wanted to share what I had learned in my journey as a privacy advocate with everyone. And YouTube was just a fabulous platform for this. But I also went down so many rabbit holes creating my own content management system, self-hosting my own episodes on PeerTube, creating Tube Manager so that I could syndicate content to PeerTube and YouTube. And I could go on and on like this. I essentially left thousands of hours behind that I will never have back to get us here. Now, to get us in the future, for that, I need your help. And I created this membership system, and it really is a kick-ass alternative to Patreon. So a while back, I tried enabling Patreon, and one of you reached out and was like, Sun, have you seen the amount of trackers that run on Patreon? Is this a test? And even though I was really struggling at the time, and I really wanted to find a financially sustainable way of doing this, I decided to opt out of Patreon. So I refunded the 5 of you who had joined during that half day where it was enabled. And then I just, left it there. And I wasn't monetizing on YouTube either because, I had those ideological reasons. Damn it, Sun. And yeah, I didn't want to take money from Google because I'm kind of against a lot of what Google is doing. So essentially, I was pouring in a huge amount of time, not making any revenue, and burning all of my savings to do this. And that was putting a lot of pressure on me. I wasn't having as much fun doing this. And moving forward, I want to be pumped. I want to have fun. I want to create a lot of this content. I want to make this content mainstream. I want to influence as many of you as possible to change the way you see technology. I want us to reclaim privacy. I want to shed light on privacy conscious entrepreneurs who are creating technology with good values. I want to do more of this. And for this to happen, I need your support. We're now over 28,000 of us on YouTube. It's insane, but it is not even enough for me to pay food and rent. So I've taken that entrepreneurial vibe in me and went about creating this website. So this website is powered by a privacy conscious version of Ghost. I actually had to surgically remove trackers and create 2 new open source projects for that website to actually work. The way it works is when you join, you get to have some perks, the same as one would expect on Patreon. So by becoming a member, you support my research and content creation. You also crowdfund special privacy-conscious initiatives. The first one of which is if 100 of you join, I will self-host this content on PeerTube again so that it can be watched in a privacy-conscious way. Now, you also get to unlock member-only Ask Me Anything live streams, the first of which is this Friday. So a lot of you send me questions by email. I don't have time to answer all of them, but, and also when I do one-on-one consulting, it's pretty expensive. So I am going to have, I think, one Ask Me Anything session a month where we can all get together on YouTube and you can ask your questions using chat and I will answer as many as I can. Now, obviously, I don't have answers to everything, although I would like to. It also unlocks member-only content and download. So before everyone unsubscribes in fury, I will not be paywalling the really important content. A lot of this will be made available to everyone. I will be paywalling some content or some bonus content. So remember that macOS episode that I had published and then unpublished, and I was selling a PDF? That PDF is the kind of stuff that you guys will be able to pay for or get for free if you join. And also, you will get 15% off masterclasses that I am at the stage of imagining right now. Perhaps a Bitcoin or a sovereign Bitcoin privacy masterclass. Do you have ideas for masterclasses? Let me know in the comments. And merch. So this here that I'm wearing, you guys can now buy your own. The merch store is live again. So yeah, a lot of this I didn't want to do before. I didn't want to do before because for me, privacy should not be a business. And I was very firm on this. I didn't want to take money from Google when I don't believe in their business model. And I wanted to self-host on PeerTube because I wanted an alternative to YouTube. But by doing all of this, I essentially almost lost my mind, and it wasn't sustainable. I wasn't enjoying it anymore, and it was just really becoming hard. So I want to do this while having fun. I want to do this in a sustainable way. I want this to grow. So please consider becoming a member by joining. It means the world to me. If we're 100, I will self-host those episodes on PeerTube again. And that's just the beginning. There is so much more that we can do together. Being privacy conscious doesn't have to be grind and pain. It has to become sexy and fun. We have to see case studies of successful entrepreneurs that have built companies and made millions while caring about privacy. If we cannot show that picture to the world, no one will ever give a fuck because no one wants to suffer. So I'm hoping together we get to create this new case study on YouTube and then start publishing this on PeerTube and then start shedding light on other entrepreneurs that are doing amazing work around privacy and stuff like this. So please join. I'll see you soon. Bye.